Do you want to steal a Xerox machine or gallons of India ink and bomb the KFC with Ziploc bags full of red paint? The power's out and I don't think it's gonna come back on soon. What if the rain never stopped and everybody died? You know the city's fucked up when the cops have cowboy hats. They don't think there's anyone to love. Sure as shit. I'm sure as shit. Now I'm running on a wheel in a dream, like a hamster in a tube with a hunger for pellets. Everybody take the time to crystallize into the forms of people that I despise. You can build a tiny scene with tiny little lies. Yeah, welcome back to Toontown. In the grocery store, in the coffee shop, in the street, in the stairwell, in the line. Ex-girlfriends, ex-boyfriends, or just ex-friends in general populate the movie set. You don't know how to exit. When the camera starts to roll, you'll have a cue. Looks of dire hatred, like it's something you'd be doing if they were as terrible as you. So I'm smoking into ashes that keep landing in my lap, and there's a radiator burning, but my bed is frozen cold, and this ain't shit to the trauma that has taken my psychology and hostage, the religion of debt. How do you trim the fat when there's only a skeleton protruding in edible plastic and you can buy an AK-47 for the price of a cell phone? I can't get a grip, we'll play just a tip, so you're fucked and we gotta buy plan B. I'm the kind of guy who wears the demon on my smile, most wait around for Halloween. Drunk and throwing furniture cause it's not worth a shit, and I would break my own stair into nothing but a tunnel. In my vision I would tear the curtain down with all my weight as I'd be falling to expose the megalith is nothing more than a piece of architecture looking terribly important, but in truth it's hollow and fragile. Drive out to the mall, feel like I'm getting squeezed, depression like a vice grip hidden in the wind, the never-ending stretch of empty parking lots and metal, the never-ending feeling like I'm always coming down, the never-ending cycle where I'm trapped in Cincinnati with the same empty feeling, cycling around. Yes, fuck yes, I can feel it in my chest and I'm excited for the children. Look at the screens glowing, showing me how to be sexy. Erase any notion that I care about anything. Everything in passing is extension of the bank account. Look into my eyeballs, I'm gone. Wind it up and set the trap. Cellulite, ass fat, driving through the boonies, occupied, Santa's lap. It's all a sequel to a series like 40 years old, with a plot like, life is hard, you have to take revenge. Life is hard, you fall in love in the end. Life is hard, it never gets better. Life is hard, but it won't always be. Dude, it's the freshest graphics, everything is CGI, even their gesticulation. You can watch it all in 4 dimensions on a panel, cause hypnosis makes a pattern of consumer-based behavior. Remember when the diorama made you feel despair? Reaching out and getting back 1,000-yard stare. Insert your money in the feeder slot to get a token so you can play more games. So you can play more games. With Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin, mac and cheese, microwave, rave-type chicks on E. Glow paint lifestyles of the rich and aimless. Take this bias in the slightest righteous manner, scanner darkly. Keanu Reeves memes and vintage Barbies kiss paraphernalia. Paleolithic unveiling that I'm an idiot. Fuck it, it is what it is. Reduced to a news ticker. Cycle through fragments of how far you jogged. Compressed images of your new dog slash dinner slash baby. Occupying pixels in the RGB, we become a novelty commodified for practicality, K. A dissolving individual through desire of residual is immortal enough for most. But is it built out of fear of death, or just the frequency of mainstream influence out of touch with what it means to really live? As we're sitting still and getting more and ever flowing so much more than we'd ever even think to give. In the first world, my pain is not hunger, it's purpose. The lack of hunger making my convenience feel worthless. In the first world, my rebellion is just to be human, instead of that mechanical only function running through them. Surrounded in light extended to the forest canopy. Fluorescence weighs my presence down into a state of atrophy. Horizon ever-changing, hypothetical, arranging like mosaic, like a prism I reflect. Find itself in vandalism, find itself in self-respect, find itself in vagrancy, find itself in derelict. At one point in time, to do something meant utilizing human potential. To be respected, to be received, was to excel in one's craft. But I feel like the world I live in only has to be liked by enough people as to generate advertising revenue. Sociologically fascinating, yet sociopathically resonating. I sometimes have no idea what it is that I even do. Cause all the people that I love are fucking crazy. Yeah, me too. Reading misconnections, open to find a like-minded individual. My design, my nature is rejection. This is why I look this sound that make those have their attention deficit, lack thereof. What I was, who I loved, where I am, whatever. That's because I'm heart asthma, plasma pack, anxiety attack, curse back forever. My own reflection, self-obsession, aggression, a lessening makeup that gave way to patience. I no longer want, I just use information. A compost pile made of data in the form of a symbol, heavy as the ocean, tiny as a thimble, survival. Mass people that I know say they want to die. Hell yeah, dude, but punk rock died a long time ago, but you're still alive. Rocking that pelt, rocking that look. I got that feeling, you just don't. It's all about change, and some just won't. It's kind of like a snake, like it has to molt or whatever it is that snakes do. Always shedding that skin to get a new. It's not a thing you buy, but a thing you do. So don't be a mixtape the same, the same, the same, the same, the same, the same. Fucking lame. Dejected and collected to the data mine shaft. Canary smoking gun down a radiated skeleton. I broke the urn dust cloud. My asthma choked out the smoke. Buttermilk black back the operator voice to control. What are we here for? Here to there bears no difference. I'm live action. Spill my guts to mini floppy. You can call me hard copy. As I concentrate my energy into kinetic beams of rubber in the jungle. Rain is falling every minute of the night. Nightmarishly I'll purse my eyeballs shut and try to sleep as I'm tumbling in free fall to the shading of my mind. I couldn't try to comprehend the distance I'd be falling, but I'd say, motherfucker, it's rough. Nobody takes a bottle of migraine tablets to die. They say help. Nobody gets a peek at the deck they get dealt. It's too deep, you're too close, it's too dark, I'm too gross, cause I'm singing with my demon and I come into the ghost. I give life to the death of my trust in this form. From some negative rip, then I gotta get born. Under satellite, sunset, Google Earth phantom. Shit tangled in the briar patch, dispose at random. See, that dude is on bath salt fever, tripping to the death. Journey to the end of the night, a rep, sleep, death. Give me all the money like a crash test dummy. I be running to the beat of the highway. Nice shade pedal to the low, heavy metal, settle down in the vacancy. Middle of the night, we're pacing. There's too much government gray matter that needs defacing. I'm replacing the blank with my name. You think it's a fucking game? Well, you're right. It is. The game is, I don't care. This is it. Fuck it. It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.